guys, it's Sierra, Mama Bear Reseller. Okay, I'm not cool like that, but hey, today's video is about what I sold on eBay. Okay, I got an offer. What's today? Today is Wednesday. You guys will see this Thursday. So I got an offer Tuesday night for 80 bucks for this. And I was going to accept it since I've been sending out like $85 offers when someone likes it. So I was waiting until the morning, so it gave me like an extra day to pack it, because I was like, oh, you know, give me an extra day. Instead, actually no, it was Monday night. No, Sunday night. And Monday it sold. They must have like waited and then decided they wanted to buy it because I didn't accept the offer. So I sold this uranium cup measurer, 4 cups. And that's what it is. It does have one crack, which, not a crack, but like a chip. Right there, you can see it right there. So, otherwise, it was really good condition. This was from a private pick. I basically have given him all the money that he wants. It was a little different. It was a co-worker, and his wife passed away, and he just kind of wanted to get rid of some stuff. And I was like, well, like, I'll pay for it and, you know, then sell it. And he goes, just take it. He's like, I'm okay. I don't need the money. Like, go do what you need to do. Give me whatever you feel like. And so it was really nice of him. So I did a lot of the live selling stuff. He had a lot of like vintage cars and not like vintage cars, but like, you know, Hot Wheels, some of that, a lot of toys. So like in the beginning, I could tell it was easier to do like the picking because like he wasn't looking up anything. He really didn't care. The one time I gave him like a lump sum, he was like, are you guys okay? And I was like, yes, we are. You know, this is your stuff. This is your money. So it was sweet of him. But I could tell just he was really going through stuff. And then he started to comp things because he had a couple of jackets he said I could have. And I was like, oh, I'll get back to those since I already grabbed like a lot. And they were vintage and they were probably worth at least $1,000 or $2,000, you know. And he made a comment once like, oh, like, I know these go for a lot. And it's kind of like, obviously, I know he wasn't going to do eBay because that's where he saw them. And I don't think he looked at the sold comps. He just looked at, like, people, the really high prices. So then it got a little hard because I know, like, it was just, and then, like, I had access to the toys and I wanted to go through more of the toys. And it was an excuse, like, I want my son to go through it. But he already made comments about like his son not wanting them. So I was just, you know, I just knew it was a hard process for him because I think he's lonely, misses his wife, his son wasn't coming over a lot. So I think he enjoyed the fact I was coming over there with the kids, but then I think he decided to look things up, and I don't know, it just, that kind of stuff, I kind of wish I would have just did the money up front and like paid for it instead of it like getting a little bit awkward like that. But at the end of the day, I told him to, like, no, you do what you want to do, you know, like, he let me pick, he let me pay as we went, and so it was a nice thing, a great thing. But this was, I have this and a couple more of the village houses, so I will give him money for that. So this sold for 94 bucks, so that was a great it was a great sale because, like I said, I was sending out $80 offer. I kind of saw it more in the 80s, but this one was like 4 cups. I thought it was a little bigger than some of the other ones. So I did say 95. I knew I was gonna have to send offers. So I have to pack this up and get this shipped. So this is what I sold on eBay. And then I did live selling. It was actually a really fun week. So I did it Monday, and let's see, how much did I make Monday? I made 40 bucks Monday. And then I did it last night, and I did like 110, but I got the perfume out, and I know everyone loves the perfume, but I did do a lot of jewelry, which I'm trying to get through the jewelry buyout. I did one $600 one. I shouldn't have paid $600. Kind of looking at it now, I should have maybe paid $500 or $400 for it, but that kind of comes into play. Like, I'm live selling it, and I don't feel like all the stuff from that, which I'm not live selling all of it, but I just feel like a lot of it was just, the good stuff was the good stuff and the bad stuff the bad stuff, I should say. So if I start posting more, I need to list more of the jewelry. I getting my setup going. I got a photo box, so it looks better. I have a little display stands coming, so I can set like some of the stuff on there better, get the better lighting. So it's all a work in progress. And then, what was I saying? And then I did this lady. Okay, you guys gotta tell me this. So this lady on Facebook kept like bugging me about buying stuff, like 8.5 pounds for like $60, she said. And I was like, oh yeah. And then I was kind of like, she sent me a couple photos. It wasn't the best, and I wasn't going out of town that day like I wanted to. So I canceled her and saying, hey, the next time I'm in the area, I'll let you know, type of thing. And then she kind of kept bugging me like, oh, I could ship it to you. We could do $15 for shipping. And then I was like, well, I just did a different buyout, because I did do a different buyout. I did a different buyout that weekend. That was $300, which I'm gonna get my money back on that one. It's great stuff, and that lady was really fun to talk to about. She had a wonderful swung glass collection, and she was very sweet to my kids, because we went up there, and it wasn't like some of those ladies where they see a kid and they get scared or like, oh my gosh, you're gonna break everything. No, she was very nice, very sweet. Showed my kids the like glow in the dark stuff she had, the uranium, and she had big swung bases like that were sitting on the ground. Like a beautiful collection. Jealous, definitely jealous. I'll get there one day though, I'm not worried. So I had that collection, so I told the lady on Facebook, like, I'm sorry, but I know I'm dealing with one, you know, I'll get back to you when I have time. And then she messaged me Mondays like, I'll do free shipping. I really just want to get rid of it. I have a lot of stuff. And I was like, okay. I decided yesterday, okay, I'll do it in the morning. I decided in the morning, like, okay. Venmo'd her, it was $40 free shipping for 8 pounds. And like I said, it wasn't bad stuff. She had just never sent me like a photo of all of it. So it was kind of iffy feel to it. And then I messaged her like, hey, I haven't sent me the tracking yet. And then, oh, the power went out and we just got it fixed today. I'll send it out later today. That was like 2 o'clock, and then I haven't heard anything. So obviously I'm going to message her in the morning. And if she isn't going to send it out, just ask for my money back. And if I don't get it back, my own fault for Venmoing first. But I was kind of like, that was going to be more of a whatever was in there live selling kind of thing. So like I said, it was a surprise, basically mystery feel to it. So, and she said there was no junk though, because I'm looking for wearable. I put an ad out there on Facebook. I know I'm talking a lot. I'm just trying to update you on all the jewelry stuff and everything, because right now my eBay's doing great, and I still pick for eBay, but I've been kind of on this. I'm really liking the jewelry. It's really nice money. It's really fun. Yes, it kind of sits on your eBay, but I found a couple great brooches, pieces. So it's like, it's all been good, you know? And so, sorry. And so I put an ad on Facebook Marketplace saying I'll buy vintage jewelry. It has gotten a lot of like people messaging, but it's kind of like typical Facebook where they message you wanting like, hey, will you take this? I'm like, yeah, send me pictures and a price. You're kind of thinking, you know, something we can talk about, and then they don't reply. So it's been a lot of that. So I have this older lady. She was kind of sweet. She goes, yes, I have all this stuff. And I was like, I'll be kind of interested in this, but what's your price? And she's like, 5 to 10 per brooch. And I was like, well, I'm trying to bulk buy, is kind of what my advertisement says. I'm like, kind of bulk buy, just, you know, with reasonable prices. And she's like, well, when you come over and look at this, we can talk. I'll be okay with bulk buying. It was just funny how now I'm coming over there this weekend to look at it. So, which I kind of like what she has, because she's brooches and rings, and I don't have much of that. I have a lot of necklaces, some bracelets, a lot of necklaces I feel like right now. So some variety would be great. Earrings, I got a lot of earrings too. So that's pretty much it, guys. That's what I've been up to. It's been busy live selling. That's what I sold on eBay. I am up to $600 on eBay for the month so far. My goal is 1,000. We'll see if I get there. I need to list some things. And then I did make that sale on Macari, so there's that 300. So I'm at 900, and then reselling live selling. I mean, I'm at 2, 3. I'm at 3. So I'm at my goal, I guess. At my goal for it, but I kind of want eBay to be 1,000, everything else to be extra. So just got a list. That's the goal. So this is what I sold. Now I gotta pack it, get it out tomorrow, because it has to be out by tomorrow. So thank you guys. Follow all my socials. Be great. I haven't posted in a week, but I'm trying. So thank you. Oh, I guess the other thing too is I'm thinking about doing Whatnot. I don't know. I've never done Whatnot, but it has a lot more people than District, and that's where I like that. And I'm not trying to say I don't like District. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just trying to put myself out there, and hopefully, obviously, the goal is just trying to make extra money, trying to provide for the family. I love my job. It is the best job for being a mom. So it works with me, I know, and it's just amazing. If I get a call, kids sick at daycare, I can go. So there's no like attendance policy, I should say, really. So but I don't know. I just want to try something new. Whatnot scares me a little bit. I'm comfortable on District, but I feel like there is a lot of those jewelry buyers. But then I know too, if I just keep grinding, I just keep working hard, I will build the audience on District too. And it's just a lot of it's just growing. Even my YouTube, the TikToks, the Instagram, I made Facebook. It's all growing. I get it. I can't rush things. I understand that. And I'm just appreciative of all you guys that are watching and following and support me now, because it really does mean a lot, because I'm just a normal person. So if you ever like comments below, go for it. I had someone ask me where I pick at, like what state, because they liked it, and I'm more than happy to talk about it, what I do. So I don't really have tips. That's not going to be me, because I feel like I'm learning. This is my second year in, and I'm just trying to get myself out there. So like I said, follow all the socials. This is what I sold on eBay. It's definitely a longer video. Thank you guys. Make sure you like and sub.